Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Oath League Valorant opening night. I am Cole Kronos, and I'm here with Aiden Tees, and we're going to be your casters for tonight. Aiden, anything to add?
No, let's get started.
I'm real excited to see what these coaches and these kids have been working towards. Everybody's been working hard, getting ready for this great game that you're going to have to see tonight between our two teams, between Ace and Vandals, both coached by Oklahoma City University Valorant players themselves. So should be up for an interesting match tonight.
That's right. This is the inaugural first map and game of this league for Valorant. So this is going to be very exciting to see what happens. I know these players have been working hard and practicing for a little while, so it's going to be interesting to see how things happen. So we're going to be heading into game right now as the players are going to be picking their agents, and each agent is going to be doing a different role. Each has special abilities, whether they're flashes, smokes, and just movement even. And so it's going to be very interesting on the specific map we're playing, which is Bind, which is special because it actually has two teleporters on the map, which allows for quick rotates across the entirety.
Yeah, and definitely a big tempo change from the previous game Overwatch. A lot of these players adapting to the more slow and tactical style as opposed to the arcade-like gameplay. So I'm excited to see the work they put in.
Absolutely. And so we are already in. So we're about to start the pistol round. So with the game, there's a in-game economy. So each round, each of the players will be able to buy specific weapons or armor or abilities. And so in just the pistol round, you only have 800. So it is very limited on what you are allowed to use. Pistol round, i.e., mostly just sidearms.
Mhm. And we see many of the players here just going with the default classic, the no-cost gun that they're given at the beginning of the round. A couple others going with some more heavier guns. We got a Sheriff, more oomph, bit more price, bit of a gamble, but we'll see Convel on the Sheriff here.
Already starting off pretty quick as we see a dash in by the Jet. Silver's just running into the smoke and immediately placing the spike down and gets the plant. We have a little bit of fighting from the bathrooms into sight as Cher gets the first pick. He's immediately going to be traded out by Coop, and he's going to get two. Sleepy able to get that back, making it a 3v3. He's going to slow down a little bit here as the Viper's wall goes up and cuts off the sight line. Squid trying to get any type of information here as the defense team here is getting a little bit of control. They're going to swing out. Convella with two headshots and gets a 3.
Ooh, yeah, phenomenally holding that angle there. Definitely keeping him off sight. Keeping him from getting too much value out of those picks.
Absolutely, and they're going to actually get extra money as well because they were able to get the spike down. And it looks like Convella is actually going to bonus here with that Sheriff. It's still a very strong weapon, even though it is one of the beginning starting weapons. It is a one-shot headshot, so all you have to do is be able to land those shots, and you can still get kills no matter what the enemy is using. But looks like the rest of his team is going to be buying Spectres as the Tiger goes in, clears out everything, so he knows that this room is clear. And they're gonna be moving with a fast pace again as Convella dashes in, and Warbunny gets the first with Silver right behind him. They have full sight control already, and Vandal right now just kind of getting overwhelmed. Mighty Yom gets a nice pick onto Share.
Yeah, Vandal's looking for anything they can get in the backline here, looking for an entry, but so far being boxed out by the little bit of a forced buy
One enemy
from
remaining.
Ace, having bought a couple
Last
Spectres.
player standing.
And Mighty Yam is actually able to get the kills as he entrances in. He does have enough time, so that's going to be a diffuse, and the defenders are going to get their first round on the force of the attackers. So that's huge. The attackers are probably going to have to save here if they're going to want to be able to buy rifles for the 4th round.
Yeah, pretty even economy right now with a couple of players having. Looks like everyone is going with a little bit more of a buy than previous.
Yeah, the defenders are definitely going to either force, or we'll probably see share here bonus with the Spectre again. So full shields and the Spectre, as the attackers are saving here, so that way they can be able to buy a rifle and full shields next round. So we see the sheriffs and light shields, a little bit of util, but not much here. So the flash is going to come out. They know that there's enemies outside the showers here, and they're going to try and clear it out a little bit. And there's going to be quick 2 trades here, as the attackers are going to be able to get the man advantage at 4-3.
Yeah, Cher doing some healing, making sure to cinch up that health difference there on their side.
Absolutely, and Sleepy's already pushed in a little bit on site. I don't think Mighty Yum actually knows this. There's the flash, so they know that there's somebody playing somewhere on site. Squid's going to be able to get a nice shot onto Cher, as there's going to be a little bit of fighting here. It looks like the attackers are stalling out a little bit, but Mighty Yum is able to get the kill onto Sleepy. And it looks like the Astra of the attacking of Ace is actually going to be able to rotate here with the spike. With 30 seconds remaining, he's going to have to move it a little bit faster. And there's the teleporter coming in right there, as Convella is able to jump through the teleporter and move from site to site. I'm not sure that the defending team actually knows that both players are actually on the B site right now. There's 10 seconds, and they're trying to get the plant down. But oh no! Panthers Molly's able to actually eliminate the Astra, as they're gonna try and push in now. Is it a 3v1? And there it is. Mighty Yam is able to get the kill on Convella, and they will get the defuse.
Yeah, Panther there with a sneaky util usage, providing some space for Mighty Yam to get that pick, really clean up the site. So phenomenal teamwork right there.
Absolutely, and so that's gonna actually give the defending team a little bit of a buffer room here now, as they had 3 people survive that last round. Obviously, the attackers are now going to be able to full buy with shields and rifles, so they're going to be on a fairly even playing field this round. It's just so it'll be interesting to see how that affects the game. Silver slowly trying to wait for his teammates, really. They know that somebody normally plays showers and flashes, and there it is, as Germs is going to flash out and get the first kill onto War Bunny. Silver able to get the immediate trade, so leaving it at a 4v4 still. No man advantage quite yet.
Yeah, Coop responding with a nade there, seeing if he can pick up the trade, but falls just a bit short. Waiting to see what happens here, Silver. And Coop holding that, trying to hold that angle against each other.
Yeah, it looks like Coop really just trying to lurk in those showers, as he knows that there's somebody probably out there. And Sleepy, again, just kind of walking up onto site. Lurking right there, as the attacking team looks like they're starting to lean towards the A site, as both players on B, one of the players on B is going to start rotating back over to A and trying to help out these other players, as the push is going to start coming in.
30 seconds left.
Cher right behind Sleepy as they start pushing up onto site. The Viper wall is up, so it's blocking the lines of sight, and it's actually going to go down. So Convella is going to have to do a little bit of work here, as he's going to try and land some shots. Just barely misses the head. Mighty Yom's
10
gonna get the
seconds left.
first opening. He's gonna
Spike
go
planted.
for a spray, but he just doesn't land anything. That's unfortunate. But Silver and Squid are gonna immediately get traded out. Silver with the Viper's Pit is gonna cover most of sight, and this is gonna be a very difficult push now for the defenders. But Coop on top of the truck. Not sure that Silver quite knows he's gonna go for a spray. Panther, nice shot into Share through the smoke. Silver now, all alone. The defuse. He's gonna get the first kill. But no, Panther able to get the trade out, and they will be able to defuse the spike and win the 4th round.
Yeah, definitely. Lots of picks happening there. Very intense. Everyone trying to posture in that in the Venom's nest there, trying to look for a pick. We had a stealth defuse, just fell just a bit short. Someone able to pick up that pick, but lots of good lots of good gameplay happening here tonight.
Absolutely. Now going into the 5th round. Again, the attackers are going to be full buying, so full rifles, shields, and utility. With the exception of Convella, he's actually going to save, and he's going to use the jet knives. And those do replenish, so you get 5 originally, and if you get a kill, then they replenish, but he's going to actually miss. That's very unfortunate. So he's going to have to pick up a rifle, which he's able to do, as Cher is able to get quick 2. Making it a 2v5, so this is going to be very difficult for the defenders, as Panther is actually going to be able to get an opening frag onto Warbunny. Sleepy able to get the immediate refrags. Squid not too far behind onto Sleepy. Squid now in a 1v3, he's able to get a nice shot onto Cher, making it a 1v2, but I don't think he knows that there's a guy on the bench.
Yeah, Convella now finding themselves in a bit of a tough situation with that extra save to try and get the eco advantage.
Absolutely, and he's gonna... Oh no, with the knife out, but he's able to get the kill anyways. Convella with a 1v1 now. Not a whole lot of time left. And yeah, he's just gonna opt to save the weapon for the next round as he survives, as there's just not enough time, but a very valiant effort right there in the 1v4 situation right there.
Yeah,
So the attackers are going to be able to get a 2nd round, so making it a little bit closer.
and Convella with that econ decision there to save the buy will now be able to buy a gun, and will put themselves just a bit up on the econ in terms of a little bit of an advantage. So
Absolutely. A little bit of a mixed buy for the attackers, but they are definitely trying, you can definitely tell they're trying to get everything in order, as they are showing us something a little bit different here. They're actually going to show B first. With 3 players on A, it can definitely end up being a little bit easier, but never mind, I lied. It's still going to be a little bit more, that's gonna make it a little bit more difficult with Viper's Pit, as they are going to have to push that if they choose to go B, and it looks like they are choosing to move away from it.
yeah, I mean, that stealth or that slow push there, you met with an even slower obstacle in terms of the nest there. I guess definitely forcing them to move to the other side. So
Absolutely, and we actually still see Silver still lurking over on B, maybe trying to get somebody caught off guard a little bit, as Totally
Spike
Games are
down
actually
A.
able to land a nice shot on the Warbunny, as we see again Silver lurking over on the B
yeah,
site, trying to catch anything, as Germs again able to get a kill. Sleepy able to get the trade though, so that's okay.
ooh, and
30
Yam
seconds
spots
left.
Convella there, getting a
Spike
quick
down
pick.
A. Last player
Absolutely.
standing.
Yam's been going pretty crazy with the Spectre, which is still a fairly strong weapon, just not in comparison to those rifles. So it's pretty impressive that he's able to do what he's been doing with that submachine gun.
Yeah, just really
Not much
trying to.
time here, though, so the attackers are going to have to pick up the pace a little bit,
One
and he's
enemy
able to get the
remaining.
kill on Silver.
Yeah, Yam turning into a 1v1 tense situation. We got to see if Sleepy's able to plant the bomb here to get that.
Clutch.
No, there's just not enough
Yeah,
time.
not enough time.
Yam just runs and able to get the round that way.
Yeah, great showing by all of Great showing by Jan's team there, getting that, like, posturing off that back foot, gets him off that econ advantage. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, actually, it actually seems like, yeah, they're up a little bit in terms of econ.
Yeah,
So
they've got plenty
definitely.
of money to work with here. Is it looks like Ace is gonna opt to save once more. Um, Again, a little bit of a mixed buy as they're just kind of working with what they've got here.
Yeah, we've got a grenade coming overhead there, getting a little bit of damage in.
Germ's able to get quick too. That's huge for the defenders. They even have spike. And
Ooh, caught
Silver's
out
gonna
though.
fight as Germs tries to cross over for a little bit of help, but Silver's able to get the kill. So it's gonna even it out just a little bit more. Still in favor of the defense in the 4v3.
Yeah, switching or looks like they moved from baths there into main.
They're gonna move from short. Sova's gonna get a little bit of control in U-Haul. That's gonna be huge for the post play in here now. And Squid is able to actually swing him and get the kill. That's huge for the defenders. Now into 3v2. There's only limited spots now as we see Silver actually clear out bathrooms. There's the ping. They know that he's short as Silver's able to get the kill.
Yeah, Util coming out
One.
for Silver there, but it looks like he is going to get the pick, turn into a 1v1.
Silver holding him off for just a little bit, but just too many defenders there as Squid is able to get the defuse for the defending team, making it a 5v2 as we move on to round 8. So it looks like Ace here they're actually going to force a little bit here. Convella, if he chooses to buy a rifle, he's not going to be able to buy anything else. So that's going to be a tough decision for him here. But the rest of the team is going to be able to buy full shields and rifles, so they'll be able to fight back just a little bit. As the defenders are still sitting nice and pretty with full util, full shields, and full rifles.
Yeah.
So right off the bat here, we're gonna see Germs use his Seekers. That's gonna help the attackers know where 3 of the defenders are sitting. Squid with a nice early pick. And there's the flashes, and they're just gonna jump right out of hookah. And there's the Viper's Pit for the attackers, and they're gonna just be able to get the plant down nice and easy right there. We did see sorry. We did see Convella be able to get his knives out, so that was probably the plan there.
Yeah, pulling that same trick again there, working out. It's a little better this time, it seems.
Absolutely. The lockdown is gonna push him off of site though, so he's gonna have to fight back right from long, but Coop able to land the shots as just running out of knives. And the defenders are gonna be again looking dominant here, able to get their 6th round.
Yeah, great shot by Coop. Convella just finding himself on the losing end of that econ battle just again with that sheriff in hand up against all those rifles.
Absolutely. And it looks like the attackers are gonna go for a little bit of a light buy here. Cher choosing the Guardian, which is technically a rifle, but it is not full auto like the Vandal and Phantom. So it is just as deadly at range. And they're gonna be moving a little bit slower here, as they know that they don't have the weapon advantage here. And Cher's gonna use the Tiger, so they know that there's someone close by these showers, just not sure exactly where, as he wasn't able to clear completely it all out. There's the first flash, trying to get a little bit of information here, and there's the second one. They know that there's somebody close by, and Cher's gonna land the shot on the Germs, but Mighty Yom close by, able to get the trade out.
Ooh, Panther just finding that angle, able to catch 3 right there. Great
on
shots
the
by.
lurk, on the lurk through market, able to get him really on the rotate, just kind of caught off guard.
Turret
No
out.
one really with their rifles out, with the knives out, so that way they can run faster. War Bunny now in a very awkward situation, and there it is. On the swing, Panther's able to land the headshot and eliminate War Bunny.
Yeah, especially supported by the turret. I mean, just a difficult obstacle there to overcome for War Bunny. But great attempt, obviously.
It looks, again, defenders with the full buy. Not much different here. They're still sitting nice and pretty with their economy, and it looks as though the attackers here are gonna try and force a little bit. With the mixed buy, you got some people with rifles, some people not. And there's the Sky Seekers again, as the defenders are gonna know that there's at least 3 attackers over on the A site. So we're gonna actually see, we're actually gonna see Squid rotate through their spawn over to A to try and help out that push. We do see that Convella and War Bunny are actually kind of on the lurk over on B, as just Panther is alone over there. But with the Killjoy utility, he's still going to be quite the formidable foe.
Yeah, Vandals initially really stacked up on A site there, but we're gonna see a rotate from Squid to B site, anticipating some action over there.
And looks like, oh, Silver watching the flank, and just Germs gets a little curious over by
30 seconds
Showers.
left.
But it looks like the hit is going to be on B.
Yeah, Squid finding
As
2 picks there, sleeping some
Spike
info,
down,
but
B.
Panther able to respond with a headshot.
absolutely, and now in the 4v2, both the attackers are in hookah, and it looks like Silver's gonna try
Enemy
and
remaining.
run and
10
save.
seconds left.
And never mind. Mighty through the teleporter, actually, able to catch him off guard and get the kill.
Yeah, I mean we're really seeing some fluid gameplay from both teams here, not really choosing a more aggressive or slow strategy outright on either side. Definitely choosing to adapt to the situation. So, I mean that's just
Absolutely.
huge.
Yeah, the defenders doing a very good job of not responding too quick, as the teleporters again can move people across the map so incredibly quickly. And so it's huge for the defenders to not get jumpy too much when it comes to where the attacks are coming from. And the attackers again utilizing everything that they can to just get as much information as they can. As Convella's gonna actually push up, and Coop with the swing is just able to read that and get the first pick. And using those satchel jumps to get into a little bit of an off angle here. So we'll see if that pays off, but it looks like the attackers are trying to move a little bit more towards the B site here, as Squid and Sleepy are able to
down,
get
B.
immediate able to get some picks. Squid with 2 though. Mighty getting a little curious over here.
Silver finding himself on the teeth end of that tiger there, giving Vandal some information there about his location. Not able to respond with the Marshal too
30
quickly.
seconds left.
Absolutely, but now the spike's down though, so this is going to be a little bit more difficult for the attackers, as they're going to have to push onto site with only 20 seconds remaining. There's just not much time. Squid's able to get Silver and the spike down, but Sleepy able to get Squid, so that's going to be the Viper's pit down. So there's going to be sight lines now. Sleepy with a nice shot.
10 seconds left.
Oh, able to get the one on Yon
He's
too.
able to get the ace, but no. Oh my goodness.
Slightly short. Great 4K though there from Sleepy.
Yeah,
Last
very
round
good
in the
effort,
half.
but just not enough, as Germs is able to jump out of hookah and get that kill for the defenders.
And what a difficult situation though. Pushed 2 times from heaven there. Pushed just all at the same time, just having to face so many targets at once.
Yep, and we're looking at looks like a full buy from the attackers now. So this is going to be actually the first time in a little while, as they've just been doing mixed buys. So now this we're going to be seeing the attackers with
You want
full
to
shields and
find it?
full rifles now.
Yeah, and
And
they're
there's the Astro Wall. So that's going to cut off the entirety of the back sight for the defenders. And the attackers are
I've
going to
got
be
your
able to get
trail.
a little bit of room there. And there's the Sky ult again with the Seekers, as they're going to know exactly where these defenders are going. It
yeah, the
looks
attacker's definitely making that decision to full buy here, feeling that 9-2 pressure, but
absolutely. And Yam actually able to get Convella on the swing. Silver with Panther, but Yam again with a second on the swing, holding down the U-Haul area of sight. The defender
One enemy remaining.
lockdown is going to push the remaining attackers out as they got the plant down, but there's just not much room for Cher to move and operate as the defenders just push in and get the elimination.
yeah, and I mean, just really difficult situation she found herself in there with just
Switching sides.
virtually no health, pushed by 4v1. So she tried to pop some util there to even out the situation, but just felt just a little bit short.
Yeah, and now we're with that. We're looking at a 10-2 half. So the teams are going to actually switch sides now, as Vandal is switching over to attack and Ace is switching over to defense. So we're looking at another pistol round with both teams using just the sidearms. And it looks like it's going to be a heavy A take from where the attacking team is starting out at. So we will see how Ace is going to be able to hold.
Yeah, and
The Viper Wall goes out to be able to cut off sight as they start the push. Convella holding down the U-Haul as they're trying to feel a little bit out, and Panther with the swing, able to land a nice shot onto Convella with a headshot. Pushing up a little bit, testing the waters a little bit with the sound of the plant, but no one's gonna swing quite yet as Germs protects the swing, and Squid with the same onto Cher. Silver with the flank, just not quite there as Panther is able to land the shots, and Vandal with another round, making it 11-2.
Can I get this? Thanks.
Looks like Vandal is gonna try and go for another A push with the Killjoy actually and Panther actually opting to buy a rifle here, and it looks like the same with Germs. So this is going to be a major advantage as Ace is going to be still on pistols, trying to save to be able to buy rifles for the next round. So as Panther is still testing the waters, peeking, trying to jiggle peek out and see what they can find, as he's going to put the alarm bot out. So the close swing is going to be noticed if they push out. Cavella with a nice kill with the classic, actually, onto Coop in U-Haul. So the defenders are going to have a little bit of control here, as Panther is going to throw his mollies out and push Convella back a little bit. Yam, nice kill onto Cher.
Yeah, and Panther finding that plant behind the Venom wall was fight started, so Squid finding 2 headshots on the Ghost, 3 headshots.
Panther
cleaning it up
with the rifle. Very difficult fight for Convella.
Match point.
That's going to make it match point in favor of Vandal here. It's going to be full buys from both sides, so it's still completely possible. And here, if we look at the map here, Vandal's actually going to do a B take here, starting off on B instead of on A, but we still do see Panther lurking over by A just in case there is some type of flank, just kind of watching his teammates back in case any of the defenders try and get a little aggressive here.
Yeah, and this is match point here. If Vandals finds that final match win, the game is over. So a lot of pressure being felt here on both sides.
Silver a little aggressive with the one-way, actually. So Silver can see the feet of Coop as he swings out, but Coop cannot see him. He's going to just satchel above onto these boxes for a little bit of an off angle. Silver still holding the hookah. And again with the one-way. And Coop actually with a spray through the smoke, able to eliminate Silver. That's huge. That's the Viper down. So the only source of smokes now is going to come from the Astra. And he's going to get eliminated by the lurk from Panther over on A site. The defenders now, thinking it's a fake, or a fake towards A, are going to rotate over as
Sheriff
Sheriff's
finding
going to get the kill onto Germs.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah,
There's
looks
the
like we
Viper's pit.
30 seconds left.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, no, it's Team of Venom came out there.
There's the Viper's pit for the attackers, so the defenders are going to have to worry about that smoke as as Astros are going to push out Sleepy on with the headshot onto Yum. And we're going to see a little bit of heal, so we're going to top off the back up to 100 health for the defenders as they're going to try and start the push in. There's the tap. Get the attacker's attention a little bit, try and draw him out, as Convella's just going to dash over to the
One
other
enemy
side.
remaining.
Share with a kill onto
Last
Coop.
player standing.
Squid with a quick 2, but Sleepy
Ooh!
able to get it. Does he have enough time though? That's the huge thing here. He's gonna stick it.
Oh, and he does, just barely. Phenomenal
With 1.5
clutch right there.
seconds remaining. With a nice clutch there. So we're gonna look at another. We're gonna see another round here. Vandal still on match point. It looks like they might have to save a little bit here as their econ is a little off. And Ace looks like they're just gonna bonus here with the two people Sleepy's gonna bonus here, and the rest of the team is just going to buy what they can, as they're just kind of in frantic mode as they are on match point. They have to do what they can to win this round to keep playing. Vandal showing a little bit on A site as we see the rotate coming over to A. And it looks like everything is just kind of stalling out, staying nice and quiet. Coop behind the boxes. And there's some shots coming from the Astra. Yum. Trying to peek out a little bit, but he's going to get smoked out, so he's not going to be able to have any sight lines here, as they still are working A site just a little bit. Oh, nice shot on the Coop from Cabela. He's going to spray through the smoke a little bit, see if he can get anything from Lucky.
Yeah, Convella watching that angle with obviously Vandals really set up on short there, trying to push that, but just looking for an advantage there. Got a couple rotating baths, Germs rotating to find a different angle there.
Defense looking pretty good here, and an accidental miss with that with that molly, trying to throw it deeper into sight, but it's gonna hit the top of the doorway. Just gonna push out. Gonna check for War when he gets the shot. Cabela, nice kill onto Mighty Young. With only 7 seconds remaining, the attackers are gonna have to pick up the pace a little bit if they're gonna want to win the round, but there's just not enough time. Defenders are going to win this, as looks like Germs is just gonna try and save, but Convella with a 4th, finishing it off, able to continue this match with the win on defense.
Yeah, that save really working through for them this time with the knife kill and then a couple pistol shots there. So, not on the usual Sheriff though.
Yeah,
Likely
with
due to the econ there.
Yeah, we've been seeing the Sheriff with normally on Convella, but he opts to use the classic there, as the right click ability shoots 3 bullets at once instead of once, kind of like a mini shotgun. But looks like a B long take for the attackers here, as as Coop on Raze actually has the operator in hand. So any type of swing from long is going to be very tough for the defenders. but I doubt they're going to get very aggressive, especially now that they have heard that op shot go off. The operator, very dangerous weapon, as it is a one-shot kill from from any range to the body. They're just gonna try and clear things out. The Killjoy Molly and the grenade are both going to be thrown out. Sleepy's gonna have to try and jump across. He's gonna take a lot of damage. Just on 17 health now. Silver trying to hold down Hookah, able to get the first kill onto Germs, but immediately traded out by Yum. Squid, nice shot onto Cher. And it looks like things are going to slow down a little bit as the attacker lockdown is going to be placed. They're going to clear outside a little bit. They know no one is here, so they're going to be able to just run in and get the plant down. We're going to be looking at a post-plant situation now for 4v3 in favor of the attackers.
Poison's gone.
And Vela in that elbow area, able to land a nice shot onto Squid, making it 3v3, and another on Yum. War Bunny to follow with on
really
the op gone.
Really enabled there with that wrap from Ace, wrapping around, trying to pinch the attackers, but it looks like Panther is just going to find those
Panther with an incredible 3K as they all try and swing at once. He's just able to gun them down with a nice spray transfer, and he's able to win the round for his team.
Yeah, Panther there, finding that final pick to cinch the round for the Vandals. Convella putting an excellent fight up, though. It's several times on the back foot of that save round, so.
Absolutely. It was definitely a difficult fight for it was definitely a difficult fight for Ace there, as they were in not exactly the most ideal situations. But they definitely they they definitely were able to win some rounds in there, and Vandal just a very dominant performance. Panther and Squid very on characters that are not normally considered to be used for getting a whole lot of kills on the KJ and Viper, but they are able to really be able to help their team there and follow through for the win.
Yeah, and even though we've got 13-4 on the score on the leader scoreboard there, we can see it's a very even game from the leaderboard. Both teams putting up phenomenal fight, really finding their play there.
Absolutely. It's just one of those things where sometimes it just doesn't go your way, and that was the situation for Vandal there. And you know, they it always came down to very close rounds, with whether it was a 1v1, 1v2, and it just unfortunate for them in this situation.
Yeah, and I mean, Vandals just really caught that snowball econ there, like just building up steam, getting all those rifle buys, and just really kind of boxing out Ace sometimes. Just very hard to come back from that back foot there. But
Absolutely. But we're gonna be taking a short break right now, so we'll be coming back at 8, and we will be seeing Checkmate and Space Mode for the second map. It's going to be Bind again, so we will be seeing the same map once again. And yes, come back at 8.
yeah, thank you for tuning in to first phenomenal match of Valorant to open up the season. Great showing from both teams, and we'll be back at 8.
Yeah.
Bro.
Playing.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Valorant in the Oath Esports League, the premier youth league for esports competition in the United States, built on integrity, honor, and respect. We're really training a great group of kids here, helping them find their place in the esports scene, just making sure they have a great time with this game. I'm here. I'm Cole Kronos, and I'm here with Aiden Tees, and we're going to be casting this Valorant game tonight. Lots of great showing from both teams. And just right before we get started, we are both going to hydrate. Take a big old swig of water. And Aiden, yeah, and because of these channel points that people have been just using all over the place here in this stream, Aiden, how are you feeling about the match right now?
I'm pretty excited. These players are looking pretty good, so we'll see what they have in store for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And we do have a fill on the side of Checkmate. We have a fill on the side of Space Mode. Zane is going to be filling in for Rumor. He's having a little bit of internet problems, but it should be great. Everyone seems to be well matched, and we're going to have a great game tonight.
Absolutely. And we're gonna jump right into game as we got a little bit of a late start, but that's okay. So we're gonna be heading into the pistol round with Space Mode on defense first.
Yep, and for those of us who are new to Valorant, we start off with a pistol mode, and over the course of the next couple of rounds, the teams will accrue money depending on their performance in the match, wins, loss, things like that, and that'll afford them some different buys. So actually, it looks like we have a dead even buy here, pretty much, with 3 ghosts and 2 classics on each side, which the classic is the default gun, so that'll just be them choosing to save, like, being very big penny pinchers and save all that money they can, getting ready for the next couple rounds. So let's see how this plays out.
So there's the KO knife, so none of the attackers are going to be able to any of their util for a few seconds, as they're going to start the push down a short. They know that the defenders know that the entirety of the attacking team is there, so we're already seeing quick rotates come out as Zufi's going to get the first shot onto Big Finn, and they're just going to run in and get the plant down immediately. Nami's going to get a shot onto Bob Stoop, and Zane with the molly. Nice kill onto Pluto. Nami with a quick 2 onto Visions on Zane, as they're going into the post plant in the 2v2. Nami holding this angle very closely.
Last player standing.
As Pseudo's gonna get a kill on the Destroyer. They're gonna get the crossfire, and Pseudo's actually gonna get the second kill onto Nami. Nicely, Zufi with the defuse, and the defenders are gonna get round 1. Now, with that first round win, normally what you would see was the attackers would save, which is exactly what they're doing, as they would want to be able to buy full rifles for the third round. The defenders look like they are going to force a little bit here for some SMGs and shields and a little bit of util, and looks like the attackers are actually going to try for a B push this time, trying to feel out what the defenders are trying to do, as they already tried A. And Bossman looking down B long, not really seeing any type of peek, as he puts down his Viper's Wall for a little bit of smoke coverage and to cut off some lines of sight. And it looks like the entirety of Space Mode is actually going to rotate over to B, and with that, the attackers of Checkmate are actually going to do the exact same and all run over to A. So they're not going to face any type of defense, with the exception of Zufi, who's going to get the kill onto Big Finn Jack. And he's going to get 2, actually, onto Nami, and he's going to switch to the pistol and get Pluto as well before getting traded out. Now in a 4v2 in favor of the defense.
Yeah, Zufi definitely putting in some work there, but then finding himself traded off. But great 3K,
One enemy remaining.
really helping the team get that advantage.
Soodle is actually going to finish off the rest of the attackers with a quick 2, and Visions will get the defuse, get the point for his ultimate, as you get that whenever you defuse, plant, and get kills, and die. So that will go towards his ultimate, which are the jet knives. It looks like here, yes, the attackers are going to full buy now. So as they saved last round, they got the plant down, so they got a little bit of extra money off of. And then the defenders are actually going to bonus round here, so they're going to use whatever weapons they had from last round, and then a little bit of util. So they will have plenty of money for next round if they choose to upgrade to rifles.
Yeah, and we're definitely seeing some much more even buys this game than we did in the previous one, with the teams opting to go full rifles or full specters.
Yes, as we see Big Finn with the flash and cross. So they're getting a little bit of information here, as they know now the Killjoy is close by on this B site, as you have to be close in order for that turret to be active. They're gonna shoot it down though, as they're gonna just push right onto site. The entirety of Checkmate is now on site, as Soodle gets a quick 2. Soodle getting nice and close with Nami, gonna get eliminated, as we're now in the 3v3. Big Soup trying to push in from that hookah area, as both Destroyer and Boss Man get a quick 2, or 1 apiece, sorry, and that Viper was Molly just gonna finish off Soup. Very nice attack there from Checkmate, as they just pushed on and were able to hold site very well, as defenders of Space Mode tried to fight their way back, but just the attackers holding those crosses a little too well, as they get the round. So the attackers here now sitting in a pretty good position, as the defenders still, with decent enough econ from the bonus round last round, are able to buy full shields and rifles, as the attackers start testing the waters over by A site. And they're just gonna push up short a little bit. Nice and slow, not too much sound. But Zufi, hearing some of the steps, tries to swing out, but Nami's expecting it, getting the kill onto Zufi. Pluto, nice shot. And Zane here just trying to throw some flashbangs, trying to slow down these defenders with a spray through the smoke onto Pluto. That's huge. That's the spike down. Again, with another flash, trying to just waste time for the attack, for the rest of his team to come help. There's the defender lockdown. It's gonna try it. That's an effort to push some of the attackers out, as they're gonna actually teleport to the other side of the map.
Remaining.
And Destroyer actually able to get Pseudo on the lurk a little bit, as they're gonna push onto site and get the plant. Now it is all up to Bob Soup here, who was on the lurk earlier on the round, and Nami just expecting it. Nice little 2-tap, able to get the kill onto Soup.
Yeah, a real dynamic round there from Checkmate, seeing those rotates, those angles, just really holding crosses, like showing some real hugely good teamwork there, like just phenomenal.
Absolutely, and now with that round win, it's gonna hurt the defenders' econ just a little bit. So they're gonna, looks like, save and light buy a little bit. So they're not gonna buy, they're not gonna buy rifles, they're not gonna buy full shields. They're just gonna buy what they can, and then so that way they can do that next round. So they'll probably play just a little bit slower here, as they're at a little bit of a disadvantage to the attackers, who after that very nice round were able to get rifles and full shields. And looks like it's going to be an A push, as Destroyer gets a shot onto Bob Soup, and Zufi fighting just a little bit with that classic. That's a very difficult gun to get kills with, as it's the starting pistol, and he's gonna go for the running right click, but just can't land a shot, as Nami hits the headshot. It's now 5v2, as the attackers just running onto site. Very dominant here, as Visions with that Sheriff. If he lands a headshot, he can get the kill.
Last player player
kind of waiting.
standing.
Destroyer expecting the push from Evan, able to get the kill, and Pluto again expecting the killjoy of Pseudo and able to get the kill.
Yeah, Checkmate here just really showing up, keeps finding those heads just phenomenally. We got Destroyer, Pluto, Nami just finding heads all the time, just doing those wide swings, seeing the opportunity and just taking it.
Absolutely. Nami looking very dominant right now, which is kind of expected. Reyna is a duelist. She is made to take gunfights and made to win them. She has flashes, and then her other two abilities allows for her to either heal off of a gunfight or dismiss, which allows her an easy escape. And she's actually going to use her Empress, so that she now has infinite heals and infinite dismisses, and also a increased rate of fire. So Pseudo's gonna get the opening pick on the Destroyer as Pluto immediately trades that out, and and Checkmate's gonna be able to get the plant down. Now we're in a 3v3.
You know, we've got Space Mode posturing from the back here, looking for some picks.
Zufi's able to get it, but Nami immediately able to get a refrag onto Zane. Zane's just downed here. Now we're in a 1v1 Visions. Nice kill onto Boss Man. And the defenders are gonna be able to get this
Last
round.
player standing.
Zane dying a little late there as he was in his KO ultimate, which allows him to be downed but not killed if he's done the same amount of damage as if he were killed. And normally the defenders have the opportunity to revive him if he is in that ultimate, but there is a timer, so the timer runs out. Visions chooses to defuse instead of revive him, take the round instead of the life in that
Yeah,
situation.
we did see both KOs there, Destroyer and Zane, pop their ults looking for that really aggressive push. Yeah, and something else I've been noticing, T's Checkmate. It just really loves. They really love their Vandals. All of them just really favoring that kind of oomph that we see from the Vandals over the Phantoms.
Yes, the Phantom definitely is a little bit tighter of a spray and a little bit higher of a rate of fire, but that Vandal with that one-shot headshot really allows for the ranged gunfights, as we see here with Big Finn trying to take a little bit of a longer gunfight with the U-Haul Destroyer already out on site along with Nami. They're just gonna push out. As Zoodle's actually gonna get a wallbang as Nami swings out, gets the kill onto Soup, as well as Boss Man. We're now in a 4v3 in favor of the attackers. They're gonna tap the plant, and there it is. They're gonna stick that plant, as Zufi's actually gonna get the kill onto Big Man. Zane onto Nami. Huge, as Pluto gets the immediate trade onto Zane. Zufi with a spray through the smoke, as they're not exactly sure where this last attacker is sitting. Zoodle with the defender killjoy to try and push him out, and Zufi with the swing, able to eliminate Boss Man, and that will be the defender win.
Yeah, and great job there by Space Mode, really setting up, defending that site, making sure to just lock down every angle.
Zufi with a little bit of a dance after that defuse. You can tell he's excited about that one, especially after they they did come back a little bit from that. That was the round to give them the lead here. Zane a little bit on the poor side when it comes to the econ, but that's okay, as the rest of his team still has plenty of money. It's still pretty even though here on this map. So he's gonna opt for the Marshall, so that's a one-shot headshot from any range.
You want to play?
Two-shot
Let's
to the body. And he's gonna throw his knife, it looks like almost immediately. Try and get a little bit of information on where this attack is coming from. And we're gonna see the same as well from the KO of Destroyer, as he throws his knife to try and get a little bit of information as well. A little bit of a stalemate here between Destroyer and Zane here.
Yeah, and what an even match so far, 4-3. I mean, both teams really putting the pressure on each other, making sure that they both have to work for this one.
And the Molly's gonna push him back out of that side as, oh no, Soup with the flank, which just the classic. He's gonna try and flash, but no. Pluto with that chamber ult, he's able to get that headshot, and the chamber ult is basically just an operator, so it is a sniper rifle. It's a one shot to the body.
Don't get in my way.
And it looks like Bossman's just gonna go in with the Viper Spit. He's gonna activate that, and they're gonna get a little aggressive here along with it. Bossman is by himself though, so Soodle just gonna run in and go for the spray and get the spike down. The defenders now have the man advantage here, and there is the Astro Wall as well. They're just gonna try and lock out the defenders here as Nami runs in through the smoke with the flash, but Zufi, quick 2, able to get 3 for the round, and the round for his team.
Yeah, and I mean, once again, we're seeing a little bit of a couple more rounds come out in favor of space mode here, but still very even, 5-3. Lots of teams putting in lots of util, lots of pressure, lots of just phenomenal gameplay from both sides here.
Yeah, and we see that last round, the defenders actually used quite a bit. They actually used 2 of their ultimates, so that'll definitely, that might hurt them in the future, but they are there to use, so you might as well use them. Soodle with a nice opening pick onto Big Finn, gonna immediately give the defenders an advantage, and Zufi also following that up onto Destroyer. He's gonna try and pull and gets a spray through the smoke on Nami. That's huge, as now the defenders have an idea of where this attack is going to be coming from. We already see that they have all rotated through, as Soup is going to try and go for a flank. It looks like Bossman is somewhat aware of the possibility of this, as Soup is actually just going to back off into Hookah. Give him a little bit of space, as they have the man advantage of a...
Yeah, and we see Bossman posturing to rotate onto B site.
Toxins going up.
Don't know if he knows of Sky there, but looks like he's gonna go down long.
He is running, just full sprinting down. So Soup does know that he's here. He hears him, and there's the plant. He's very aware. He's gonna go for the spray, and he gets it off of the plant and trying to take the gunfight. That's gonna give the defenders a 6-3 advantage going into this next round.
Yeah, and what a great play from both players there. Bossman, knowing that that A side is too pressured for him to go ahead and plant there, rotates B, and then we just have Bob Soup using those sounds as audio cues to just find him on site and take advantage of that.
Yeah, and here we see that the Visions actually chose to buy an operator, and he's not actually gonna play too aggressive with it. It's a very expensive weapon to buy, but it definitely packs a punch. So here we see 3 players on B already, and this was a play, and this was a guess really on where they should play, and it looks like they guessed right, as they're gonna... Wow, as the rush comes in from the attackers, there's gonna be a bunch of immediate trades. As Bossman's gonna go for the plant, and no, Vision's not looking in the right direction. He's gonna get timing by Pluto, as Bossman's gonna get the kill onto Zane, and Nami with a nice shot into Hookah window gets the kill onto Zufi. That is huge for the attacking team, as they get another round, making it a 6-4.
Yeah, and right there we saw those, like, lots of initial trades, lots of action at the beginning, and still left it very even, but Checkmate just finding those kills to clean it up at the end.
Yeah, and that's actually going to put an operator into the hands of Pluto too, as Visions chose to buy one last round. Lost it by dying. That's very unfortunate. It was just unfortunate timing right there for him, as Pluto just able to get that timing down on the swing. But now he has the operator, as the rest of space mode now have, or sorry, the rest of space mode now all have rifles. Pluto setting up his trips so that way any type of flank they will be aware of, peering into that U-Haul. It looks like it's going to be mostly a bathroom take, as they are starting to get ready to push out. Destroyer testing the waters a little bit on smoke, but there's one playing very close, and Zane will actually get a kill on Anami before getting traded out immediately by Destroyer. So now the attacker's in the advantage of the 4v3, and Big Finn able to get a nice kill after flashing Zufi, and he's got a lot of control there in that U-Haul. So the attackers have most of the control on the attacker with
Last player
Zup
standing.
on the flank. Does he know that that Pluto is there though? He's
Blinded.
gonna go for the flash. They know that they know that he's there, and no, he's just killed by Bossman as on the wide swing to protect his
Last round
teammate
before the
there
switch.
in the corner.
Yeah, and Bob Soup there though, really showing their positional knowledge, like always on the flank, always ready for that rotation, always ready to catch those players off guard.
Absolutely, and now we're just looking at a little bit of a lighter buy for for the defenders. Sorry, never mind. They are all they are all full buying here. This is the last round, anyways. So the last round of this half, anyway. So they are gonna have to send it here. Destroyer using that KO ultimate, pushing forward. None of the defenders here on this side are going to be able to use their utility before Soodle is actually able to land a nice shot on Destroyer. They're going to pick him up though, as he was just down because he was in his ultimate. Nami pushing forward onto Visions, the same way with Bossman onto Soup. Zane and Soodle able to get their own, as Destroyer gets a quick
Last
2.
player standing.
Soodle 2 as well, making it essentially a 1v1 here, as Nami's actually behind him and goes for the spray through the wall and actually able to get the kill. Incredible awareness by Nami there,
Switching
as
sides.
he's able to get the tie for the half, as we are now entering the second half in 6-6 and the new pistol round.
Yeah, and for those of us new to Valorant, at the half, the money actually resets, so our players are once again forced to be back in a pistol round, and the odds, they might be shifting. We don't know. I mean, so far, dead even game, 6-6. Great show of play from both teams, really finding those rounds, finding those like round-winning streaks, using that econ. But it is a new half and a new set of gameplay.
It's definitely going to be interesting to see how Checkmate now approaches this defense in the same way with base mode on attack, even. As we saw before, Checkmate was very aggressive while they were on attack. So it's going to be interesting to see how space mode approaches this now. Zoodle able to clear out Hookah nicely now. There is 3 people on B as the KO knife gets thrown in, so they have a little bit of awareness of how many people might be in that Hookah window, as Zoodle's able to get a nice kill on the Destroyer, trading him out, as it looks as though Zufi is actually gonna get a kill as well, and Big Fin Jack on the big flank, but no! Soodle able to get him on the swing. Pluto, 2 nice shots onto Zufi and Visions, making it a 1v2. The attackers now have a couple options here, as they know that there's only 1 player left, and they're gonna try and get a little bit of information here with those jump peeks. Pluto taking some aggressive peeks here, as Soodle's gonna jump out. Oh, he gets hit, but he's only on 25 health. A body shot will kill him now from any pistol.
30 seconds left. Last player
And Pluto
standing.
with a nice shot on his 8, and he gets the 4! The 1v2 clutch on the pistol round. Oh my goodness.
And wow, I mean, you could really feel the pressure there. All those players phenomenally low health. Pluto working with only 9 hit points. Just anything, just even a little pebble flying by and he's over. So he really taking that advantage, getting that 4K, phenomenal gameplay, keeping us cool in that really pressure heavy situation.
And now we see the Viper's wall actually going to try and cut off a little bit of sight lines for the attackers for in favor of the defense, really. It's cutting off that short angle, and that's actually where the attackers are going to be coming from here. So Soodle setting down some of his util to watch some of their flank, as they're just going to push right on. They have a little bit of weaker weapons here, so they're going to try and team fire, and Pluto with 2 again. Bob Soup able to get the kill on Pluto though. So it evens it out here. And Big Finn is actually gonna body block that Molly there as he swings out. And Nami, nice kill on Zufi.
One enemy remaining.
And Big Finn as well with the headshot onto Zane, and Nami finish it off onto Bob Soup. Able to get the round for the defenders, giving them an 8-6 advantage. That is huge. But going into the third round now, space mode, they did save that last round, so they're going to be able to buy full shields, rifles, util. As now checkmate, they're just going to try and bonus a little bit. Some of them buying rifles though, as they did die, but they have the money to do it as they have won the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, and big shout out to all our fans in the chat here, really bringing the support, really coming up, showing up for this Valorant gameplay tonight, cheering these kids on. What a tense, great game we're seeing here. 6-8, just amazing gameplay from everybody, phenomenal teamwork.
We're gonna jump right back in as space mode is gonna be very aggressive down B line here. And we hear Pluto's ultimate coming out, but Visions with the headshot, doesn't even matter. And they're gonna push out on that as they start to get a little bit of control, but some of the defense is still in hookah, so they're gonna be pinched just a little bit here as Big Finn Big Finn gets the kill onto Bob Soup as he tries to get a little aggressive into the backside, but Zane and Vision's able to get the refrags. Nami onto Visions, dismisses away, so he's still safe. Bossman on the swing, able to kill Zufi, and Zoodle with one onto Bossman. It's a 1v1. Nami only with the Spectre, so he's got a little bit of a weaker weapon, but he's gonna still take it. He's actually gonna switch out to the Vandal. He's gonna tap. Now he's gonna wait. Zoodle playing very patient here as Nami gets off just in time to get the headshot onto Zoodle. The 3K for the round, and that was incredible.
And what a flick by Nami. You can really tell that they are dialed in, really feeling the pressure, the tensity of that situation.
Absolutely, and Zoodle, it was a very, very difficult situation to be in, and he was not exactly in the best spot there. He did have all of his utility down, but it was used early as and so Nami, very good play there to get it to half and be able to get off in time for the kill. And now it looks like space mode again with the very aggressive plays on defense, and Visions again with the opening frag onto Big Finn as he's gonna just push on for his team. Zoodle as well following up onto Bossman. That's gonna be all of the defenders' smokes down now. The attackers again with the aggressive plays, but Destroyer with quick 2. Bob Soup able to get the trade though. Making it a 2v2 remaining. And Bob Soup again on to the defenders. 2v1. Very difficult situation for Pluto as he's creeping up through U-Haul. Clearing it out. He's gonna take the first gunfight with Zufi. He's gonna win it. Making it a 1v1, but he is only on 2 health. And Bob Soup is going to swing. He's going to win. And that's actually huge for the attackers, as it's gonna make it only a 2-round game. And it's actually gonna hurt a little bit of the economy for the defenders. If they were to lose, they would have to save next round, and that would be a huge advantage for the attackers here. The attackers looks like they're gonna do a fast B take again as they are all piling. Zoodle again setting up his utility to watch flank for them. But Nami sitting down long a little bit. This could be huge if they choose to jump out of the window. Destroyer in the teleporter, tries to flash out, swings out. He's able to get one before getting traded out by Zufi. Zoodle able to finish it off. He's gonna finish it off, it looks like. Now Zane will get the last shot on, and this is what a spray by Soodle. That is huge for the attackers, as now it is 2v1. And he's gonna try and run forward, but Nami catches him off guard. It's a 1v1 now. Zane creeping around. He's going to try and rotate and get the plant down, as it looks like Nami still believes that he is close by. Zane planting next to the truck. So we're going to see Nami run around real quick to try and go for this 1v1 retake. Zane backing off a little bit. He has both flashes still, so he has plenty of utility to win this round. Now Nami, on a time crunch here, with the bomb down, he's going to have to clear fairly quickly here. And he's going to use both of his flashes. He does so. He's still not exactly sure where this final attacker could be. And he sees the flash come in. He's going to look away from it and be able to come back and flick onto Zane, get the kill. And he's going to be able to have plenty of time for the defuse as well. And he's going to win that round for his team.
Yeah, and what a quick response from Nami to that pressure. He's making it them just a little bit closer to the victory there. 7-10, increasing that gap from a 2 to 3.
And Nami, that was a fantastic play by him, with expecting the flash, as he knew that the final player was a KO. Expecting that flash to come in, able to look away, and then flick back once the flash had come out and be able to take that fight. The attackers here now are going to have to save a little bit, mostly pistols here, as they again are piling up for the A short take. They've had a very fast pace for this half so far, and looks like they are going to keep that up as they continue with this save round. Defenders mostly piled up here already, as it is just Destroyer on B side, and there's going to be a few fights taken as as it evens out once again at a 4-4. And Visions has a pretty good position here, and he's gonna swing out, but Nami's gonna win, holding that angle close. And it looks sorry. Nami again swinging again, and he's gonna get flashed out. They know that he's there. He's getting still aggressive. He's gonna try and swing out again. He knows where the final player is. He's gonna go for the spray, and he gets the 4K. Just a very aggressive plays by Nami, winning it out as he knows that he has the superior weapon there.
Yeah, and Space Mode there, like, really trying to push that lane, but finding himself met with the Marshall up top, holding down that Overwatch there, and just really letting Nami come in and get that space, take advantage of that.
Yeah, yeah, Checkmate did a very good job at slowing down that push, that aggressive push that Space Mode likes to try and do, and that definitely made the space for Nami to be able to push up like that. And it looks like they're going to do the same thing with the A short push again. You're going to get a little bit of information of where some of the defenders could be playing. And Soodle's going to use the attacking Killjoy. So he's going to, that's going to be an effort to push some of the defenders out. That's going to, if Plutos chooses to stay in U-Haul, he's going to, oh, he doesn't make it out in time. He's going to get detained. So it is essentially a 4v3 right now, as Nami's going to get one, and Soodle's going to trade out. And it's going to be a quick flurry of kills, leaving just Zufi in U-Haul. He's going to get 2 nice headshots, and a third even, making it a 1v1. Nami, with the swing and the headshot onto Zufi, seems to be no stranger to these 1v1. He wins that out, and and now it's gonna put them on match point here in the 12-7.
Yeah, and I mean they're right there. We've got the check from Checkmate, but we have yet to see if that is gonna be a mate.
And we see Space Mode still. They are aware that it is match point, so they're gonna just try and buy as much as they can here, as they are gonna just yeah, they're just gonna try and buy as much as they can here, as they have nothing to lose, other than the the match, and the defense gonna play pretty much the same as Checkmate, or sorry, Space Maid is gonna push forward a little bit. They're just again, they're gonna be moving quick. Destroyer able to get the flash out,
down,
land the
B.
shot onto Soodle. That's gonna immediately put them onto this advantage. Zane, he's gonna swing out. Oh no! Destroyer with the timing, and Nami to follow it up onto Vision. Big Finn, and with 2, and
Defenders
Destroyer
win.
to finish it out. And that's gonna be the match.
It is checkmate for checkmate, really finding themselves on top of that board with Nami just bringing out triple kills, quad kills, taking advantage of all that space being given by the rest of their team.
Absolutely, Nami very taking that duelist role to heart, really, and taking control of that game for his team. Yeah, just going crazy with those clutch situations, those triple kills, those quad kills. Um, it was just incredible to see him just go crazy on the server, really. Soodle and Zufi, fantastic for their team. You know, both teams made it extremely close. Most of the rounds did come down to those 1v1 situations, and that is really all you can ask for, just to make it be close, really. But Checkmate, Nami, Destroyer, Pluto, Bossman, Big Fin, they all they 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 took care of business. They did very well, and yeah, it's going to be exciting to see them in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't think why we saw every player here tonight bringing it their all, really making sure that they're bringing the absolute advantage of those character picks, those angles, everything. Like everybody is just locked in, and what a tight match that made. So
Absolutely. And yeah, it was close. And that's all you can really ask for in the end. And yeah.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, what a great night of Valorant it's been. Definitely, all 4 teams showing up, playing it out, just bringing their all.
Well, that's
Yeah,
gonna end it for tonight. So we will see y'all back again next week on Tuesday night. I believe it is the same times, 7 and 8 o'clock for the games. Um, and thank you all for coming in, tuning in, and watching these teams play. And yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Same time, same place, same teams. We'll see you back in Oath next Tuesday for Valorant.